I actually have no idea how I got 500 million source value. Even though I will tell you how I got over 100 million in less than a month. I'll tell you what was my most used loadout, what was my most used guns, which I guess you already know. But instead of another how to get X million video, I wanted to do something different. This isn't a guide, it's just me talking about my experience, what it cost, how it felt, and why hitting 500 million didn't feel like a win I thought it would. If we go back in time, when I hit 100 million, I posted the best loadout for your storage value. That video blew up, over 200k views. Arguably my most successful video ever. I was just a small creator trying to share what I'd learned, and the response was insane. That motivated me to grind harder, post more, stay consistent for over a year, almost 2. At 200 million, same story. It felt good, solid progress. At 300 million, I was proud. One of the few creators at the time to even show that storage value. At 400 million, I told myself, this is it. I don't want 500, I'm done pushing. But eventually, I got close. 480 mil. And I thought, screw it, let's just push to 500. And when I finally got it, for the first time ever, I wasn't happy. I got 500 million, and for the first time, I wasn't happy with what I've done, with my outcome. This time, instead of my storage value, there was something else which was just annoying, sad. There was something which, when I saw it, I was like, damn. And that was game duration. 1900 hours. Instead of excitement, for a solid hour, I just sat there, staring, thinking, what else could I have done with all that time? I could have studied more, learned another language, spent more time with my family, picked up sports, mastered some art, learned literally anything new. But instead, I spent 1900 hours stacking pixels. I was thinking that, did I ever feel happy with what I achieved? Or was I just relieved? I've always had challenges in my life, and some of them I failed, and some of them I won. But I don't even know if AB was a challenge meant to be. If AB was a challenge for me to even win or lose. You know, that hit me. It wasn't happiness I felt at 500 million. It was just relief or just regrets. Like, I'd beaten a challenge I wasn't even sure was worth taking on. As we go forward, we see more and more creators leave the game, just move on with their lives, or just, you know, some of them move to Delta Force. And I keep thinking, was I right to spend this much time on AB? And look, I mean, of course, I've had fun. I found friends. I mean, I've had a joy which I've never had in any other shooter game, sure. But you know, it's always that question, at what cost? I don't know, maybe I'm just being too deep. And as time went on, I noticed something else. When I hit 100 million, people loved it. 200, still good. I mean, it was getting views. But 300 mil, 400 mil, each video did worse. At some point, 20k view felt like a flop. That's when I realized I can't fake the excitement. I don't want to force content just for numbers. I'd rather sit here and be honest, talk about how I really feel. And if only a few of you stick around for it, so be it. There's a saying which goes like, we didn't come here to make the choices. We already made them. We're just here to see why we made the choices. Now that I think of it, I always loved to be a YouTuber. I always loved to, I don't know, have people watching me make videos and just talk. It's just that feeling of what if. It's the what ifs that make me do some random videos like this, or just what if I post it and people make fun of it? Quick rundown, because I know some of you still want the practical side. I got 90% of my 100 million from Armory Forbidden Zone. Maybe 10% came from TDM, Secure Ops, other maps. And after 400 million, I used all kind of loadouts. H4, AR-57, snipers, light armors, just for fun. But when I wanted to push, like wanted to really get some money, I always went back to my fridge builds. No ergonomics, netherite, obsidian, the 762 setups, you know. And people complain they're too heavy. But once you get used to it, you realize it's more reliable. And actually, it's the most reliable way to not die. And that's really the key, not dying. You just have to not die. I mean, I really don't die. Even though I have 50% extraction rate. But you know, it counts everything. It counts your covered offs, the times I'm recording videos. It's your whole extraction rate. But when I'm playing Operation, like I'm really playing, I just don't die. Most of the times, like 80% of the time, even if my whole team dies, I'm the only one extracting, unless I face some campers or snipers. But yeah, I really die less than everyone else I know. Maybe it's because of my playstyle, but whatever the reason is, I just don't die, and I guess maybe that's what matters. Just not dying. Because you know, I have friends that get way more than me every week, like double, triple of my extracted loot value. But when you look at their storage, they either lost money or just stayed the same. And please, just please take this piece of advice from me seriously. Once you hit 50 million storage value, stop caring about stacking more. You don't need it. Play for fun, play to laugh, play to have some fun with your friends. But just don't waste your life grinding just to flex numbers. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. At the end of the day, I don't regret being a creator. I don't regret being 762. In fact, I love being 762. I've had fun, I've met friends, I've built a community I never thought I'd have. And no matter what, I'll always be grateful for every comment, every like, every view that you guys have given me. But 500 million? Yeah, I regret that seriously. Not because of the game, but because of the cost. And it was a different side of me, and that was it for today's video. Thanks for watching it till the end. Love you all. See you in a bit.